What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody.
It's the Average Pros again.
Yeah, this time we got our own digs here.
Boom, baby.
Average Pros.
Like it. Back with another episode in the house. Nice Average Pro shirt over there. Nice one right here.
Got a couple of stiff drinks.
Couple men's juices.
Yeah, so Brent was feeling, he's like, you know what, I haven't really tried any single malts before. Give me something that's easy, that's palatable. He doesn't like lukewarm, he doesn't like room temperature, he doesn't like them neat, so got me a couple of my whiskey cubes out. Poured him a I think it's Tomatin. I don't know, I've had that bottle for a while. It's easy, it's cheap, 12 years old, single malt.
It's great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, I'm glad you like it.
I love
it's perpetually being watered down by the ice cubes. So
even better.
one day you'll get there.
Yeah, one day.
And I'm drinking some Six Bridges Brewing double dry hopped Suspension Chapter 1, one of their like special releases. Double IPA. Support your local craft breweries. That one's not local to LaGrange.
Nah, that's your fault.
Yeah. So we got some stuff to go over.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna jump right into it. Gonna really talk about recap week 4 of the NFL.
Yeah.
What we thought, what we seen. How about my guy, Gardner Minshew?
Man, Gardner Minshew.
That's my guy.
Yeah. Did you see where Peyton Manning met him?
Yeah.
I think Peyton Manning is
lucky.
You know, he's glad he's retired from football.
I wonder if he was starstruck.
He probably was.
He probably didn't know what to say.
He probably was. Because, I mean, that mustache.
Yeah, like he was like, Gardner Minshew was like, hey, I'm Gardner Minshew. He was like, Nationwide is on your...
Yeah.
He didn't know what to say.
Yeah, he didn't know what to say. And Gardner Minshew has played all over the nation. He's played in the Carolinas. He's played in Washington State. Played in Florida now.
Oh, yeah. He's the man. I love him.
Yeah.
Another win for him. How about another win for my guy, Daniel Jones?
Diddy Dams.
My God. You picked him up on fantasy.
I did.
How'd he do?
I did. He did all right. I mean, he wasn't amazing, but it was a low-scoring game for Dak Prescott and Deshaun Watson, who I dropped as well as to get up Danny Dimes. So I think Golden Tate's coming back this week.
Yeah.
He's off his 4-week suspension. I actually accidentally drafted him, which is, whatever. I dropped him for somebody better.
Yeah.
And I might pick him back up off of waivers unless somebody else has already done it.
Yeah.
He's going to be catching them balls. I was a little upset about Josh Allen getting hurt from the Bills. I mean, that's
sucks.
The only way Tom Brady won that game. I mean, they didn't win by much. They didn't blow him out or anything.
Freaking Brady.
And honestly, it was an evenly matched game.
It was. It was a good game. It was a really good game.
So.
And it was, a lot of...
I still hate the Patriots, even though they're 4-0.
But both defenses looked really good. And,
yeah.
Who didn't look good? My freaking Falcons.
Yeah, they still suck.
Gosh.
You know what's funny?
Man,
come on! I'm looking at Brent's phone case. It's got a Falcons sigil on the back. The sigil emblem, whatever. It's the Falcon.
It's a dirty bird.
Yeah, it's the dirty bird.
It just sucks. I think we need to speak real. It's time to fire Dan Quinn
and Matt Ryan. I mean, hey.
Bro,
there's but
who else? Who's going to play?
Well, bro, there's good quarterbacks in the league. They're just taken by other teams, obviously.
Dirk Cutter sucks. Our offense coordinator. Why would we even bring him back? I don't know.
I don't know why you're even saying we. I even care about the Falcons.
Yeah, I know you hate him, but
not as much as the Patriots.
Yeah, but it just sucks. You're in Georgia, so I say we. You're here.
I hear you.
But Kansas City.
Yeah.
Wins again.
Oh my gosh.
Detroit look good?
Hey, you know what? If it wasn't for their tie, they'd be leading the North right now.
Yeah, Detroit. The first game they played, they tied, and you're like, oh gosh, miserable. Another year for Detroit. Matt Patricia should not be a head coach. Should stick to calling defensive plays, but dang it, they're okay.
Yeah,
they look good.
They're looking the best they've done in a while. They've been blocked out of the postseason and they haven't had a postseason win since '92. Was it some crazy? I don't know. I have to Google that. Should probably Google it.
Yeah, we should.
I'm not going to Google it. My phone's right here. I'm not even going to Google it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care. But Matt Stafford's pretty good. I mean, he. What's crazy? I think he put up. Who was it? One of the teams put up 470 yards passing. It might have been Matt Stafford this weekend and lost.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
crazy.
him or if it... Oh, no. It was Goff with Rams.
Oh,
They got blown out by the Buccaneers, man. Well, it was... Well, they didn't get blown out. They lost by 15 points, but it was like 55-40. That was nuts.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
And I had...
Which reminded me of the Saints-Rams last year. Remember, it was just shootout, this like combined 100 and something points?
Yeah, it reminded me so much of that. And cool thing is, in another fantasy football league, not in ours, I have Mike Evans. And that really helped.
Great tight end.
I lost him both leagues.
Wait, no, he's not the tight end.
No, he's
Grant's a tight end, right?
Yeah, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Our next topic is fantasy football.
Yeah, I lost again. I'm 1-3, but at least I'm not 0-4 like
Randy Krause. If you're watching this, you're 0-4 in fantasy.
You're 0-4, and you know why?
suck.
It's the curse of not actually chipping in on the, getting the jersey. For
Or
the
you
loss.
know what? It could be the curse of the champion.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
he won last year.
You did win last year.
He's
so
a champion.
That could be it.
And so 2 years ago when I won, that's how my year. I didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Well, I made the playoffs and lost first round. Mav is undefeated. Oh my
Mav
gosh.
beat you.
Yeah, but hey, you know
Stay
what?
undefeated. Michael stayed undefeated.
Who got him 42 points? One of his running backs. Oh, Nick Chubb got him like 42 points. Otherwise, I might have beat him. Because if Nick Chubb would have done what he normally has been doing this year.
Dang good dog.
And Browns come out with a win.
How about that? And do you think Baker was just playing because he's pissed off at Rex Ryan? Just driving downs, or he didn't really care? Or was it just a pretty good matchup?
It was a pretty good matchup.
Who knows?
Steelers got their first win last night.
Yeah, they played pretty good too. But you know what? They didn't throw to Juju Smith-Schuster.
No, they didn't.
And that's who I had. And that's who I needed to beat Tyler.
I think James Conner was got the lion's share last night. And Rudolph did decent. And
I was so mad.
I was
so mad because I was down by 1 point going into last night. And he had Joe Mixon. And Joe Mixon, I just don't like him. I'm not a fan of him. And the Bengals got shut down. So I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, hey, all I got to do is throw it to my guy a couple times, let me in the end zone, I win. He had 5 fantasy points.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
I think 4 receptions on like...
That was bad because he was like,
bad.
Overall, like, 18th pick in the draft or something like that. Somewhere along those lines.
I picked him up second round.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was a very good pick. And last year he was producing, but,
I thought he was going to be great.
The difference between Roethlisberger and Rudolph is pretty dramatic. And, Rudolph couldn't put anything together until last night. So, good on him.
Yeah, and the funniest thing about fantasy football this past week is Steven Adamson.
Yeah.
Last week.
Went from like 200 points
to what he scored? Garbage. Like he had the lowest points in the league from his team.
Garbage.
Oh, up here at 200, but then the worst. It's very not consistent. He's just not a consistent guy.
No, he's not.
Another great thing we're going to talk about is college football. Clemson should have lost.
Oh my gosh. You know what? If the coaching was a little bit better on UNC, they would have won that. I mean, they should have kicked the extra point, and they're holding
played for
back.
overtime.
Yeah, they're holding back really, really well all game, and Clemson got lucky. And Dabo Swinney even said that. It's like, it only takes 1 point to win a game, and luckily we had 1 more point, and we won this one. We escaped. But they were an unranked team, UNC.
Yeah, and to lose by 1 point,
that's impressive.
And it's kind of like, I would drop them out of the top 3 at least.
Yeah, they're not top 3 material right now.
No.
I mean, based on that performance, and also letting garbage teams I know my team that I love, Georgia Tech, garbage team. They scored 2 points this week against who?
2 points. I don't even know,
bro. It doesn't.
How was it? Was it just a safety?
Yeah, they got a safety against some. Temple. It was Temple.
I think you guys should keep running the triple option.
Yeah.
Scored way more points with that.
Everybody was mad about Johnson. I mean, gosh, get him back.
The other thing I want to say about college football is Auburn really good?
Yeah,
are they
good?
Are.
They're legitimate. I mean, they've beaten some SEC teams.
Now Bo Kid looks pretty good.
Bo Nix does well. I mean, they got pressured a little bit and everything. I know Mississippi State was, trying their damnedest.
Yeah.
And they scored some points on them. That's for sure. But when you go into the halftime with 42 points, I think you can let up a little bit.
They
even put the backup in.
That's the big game. Big game this year. I mean, this week is Florida, Auburn.
Yeah, I got to pick.
It's Auburn going to Florida, going to the Swamp.
Yeah, but doesn't Florida, aren't they running a backup quarterback right now?
Yeah, I think so, but I think the backup quarterback's better than the starter.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's going to be a toss-up. I would have to take Auburn.
Yeah, I'm taking Auburn because they're SEC West. SEC West is always stacked. You know, they've got one of the toughest schedules in college football this year.
I think, the toughest is almost
they opened the season playing against a 11th ranked Oregon.
Yeah, and then they still play Alabama, LSU, and Georgia.
Yeah, I mean they got to play them all. So it's their year to prove it.
Yeah, if they can run the table and win, and even if they lose one game in that mix,
yeah, they should still be in the
still
top
there.
4. I think.
They should beat Florida. I don't know how really good LSU is. I don't really if they've played anybody really good yet. I don't think Alabama's good at all.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
it's Alabama, but
and the game Saturday was misleading because you had one wide receiver with all the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, Tua threw to him. Yeah, that's great and everything.
But you shut him down.
Smith, Devontae Smith is his name, and I only know that because of Devontae Adams and Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
You know, had a record game too, even though the Packers lost because Aaron Rodgers decides to throw on 2nd and goal with 20 seconds left and 2 timeouts, which was stupid. Aaron Rodgers, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just done a little trick play with Geronimo being the running back again.
Yeah, been done.
Anyways,
don't get him started.
But anyways,
not get him started.
Devontae Smith, great game, 5 touchdowns for Alabama in one game. Last year, for example, the guy got 6 total all year.
I wonder how many fantasy points that is. That's a bunch,
bro. And 278 yards of offense. I mean,
come on,
it's nuts. Like, you know, give that guy 100 fantasy points.
Georgia was off, so
yeah, they
played Tennessee this upcoming year.
At least Georgia didn't win last week. You know,
yeah,
they didn't lose either.
I get it. Yeah, but we played Tennessee.
Yeah, which I think they lost on their bye week this week. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I think the bye week beat them at least by a field goal.
Playing a rival in their home stadium is always closer than you want, but I think Georgia will beat them.
Yeah, Tennessee doesn't really have any stuff this year.
Then you got Ohio State, Michigan, which, man, Michigan State.
Ohio State hadn't really. I mean, they've won like a bunch of points and stuff. They got like 50-some points on Rutgers.
Really like Michigan State to beat Ohio State.
I do too. And Michigan State almost did not win this week. I mean, they came from behind, and I mean, they almost lost. So the another thing, crazy thing on college football. I mean, some people have been talking about it, but the freaking pay to play. California passed it.
Wow.
South Carolina, you said?
South Carolina's on there. Florida's on there.
Florida's on there. That'll be.
I think you got to. It's one of those things you got to jump on it because it's going to be. It's going to change the recruiting land.
I don't know how authentic it's going to be when you're paying 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds. Who knows how much money? I mean, I'm sure it'll be something. It won't be like.
But
NFL.
I think it's like you can only get paid on your likeness. So is your jersey sales.
Okay.
So it's not like a salary cap.
They're getting their tuition and room and board and all that stuff.
And that's the whole argument. Some people say
they're already getting paid to play.
I think I've seen like some ex-athletes like Herschel Walker and stuff like that.
They're against it.
Tweet like, this was called amateur sports for a reason, and you're getting your scholarship stuff. I get that, and I completely agree with what you're saying. But like, I'm a huge Georgia guy. When we had Todd Gurley, and he got suspended for selling his jersey. His personal jersey with his name on it, like
and autographing stuff.
And autographing stuff. It's his signature.
Yeah,
it's like, it's him. Like, you should never. That's kind of like stepping back in time, like slave days, bro.
Yeah, well, no,
you know what I mean.
Some people could say that professional sports is a slave trade. I mean,
you think about it, like
I know they're getting paid a lot of money, but they're coming out with concussions and like these diseases that cause them to commit suicide and be violent to their spouses and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I know millions and millions of dollars is great. Wonderful. I'd love to have millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But I don't think I put my body through that to do it.
Yeah. And especially talking about that, what about that guy that gets suspended? What's his name? Burt? What's it?
Oh, the one that was choking out IDB?
No. Yeah.
Did he get suspended?
No, the guy that hit the guy from Indianapolis. That Vance Burkhead or something like that? I don't know his name.
Man, I didn't pay attention.
Anyway, they suspended him for the rest of the year. Kind of a dick move. hit this guy super late, helmet to helmet.
Yeah. Which happened a couple times. I've had a couple times in the Packers game.
Yeah, stupid. But pay for play. Well, I wonder, what do you guys think about it? I kind of like I'm in the middle. Like, you do get free college and room and board and meals. You get that for free, but like, it is your name. If you're out there putting your body on the line and there are people who want to buy your jersey with your name on the back of it, I think you should get some money out of it, or at least your family.
Yeah.
Because some of these people, let's be honest,
they're poor. They're dirt poor.
Yeah, they come from. That's their only way to survive is to go play sports, and then you got people that, because I think this helps save the NCAA, because I think when the XFL comes, they're going to make a big run at. They don't care if you go to college or not. They'll take people straight out of high school.
Yeah.
So then you go with those people that don't have any money. Instead of going 4 years or 2 years or 3 years of
5
eligibility
years sometimes, yeah.
in college and trying to make a name for yourself and get drafted, then get paid. XFL, you go straight out of high school, go to XFL, make a couple mil for your family because you need it. And so NCAA, I think they're like, let's let if these kids are really that good, let's let them make their own money.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm all on board if they do it right, but. Again,
they got to kind of do it. The whole country has to say yes, though.
Yeah,
because otherwise you're going to have certain states with all the elite players.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be a few of
them.
them.
That's kind of like that now, but
but I mean, you'll have some schools that are just about the legacy. People are like, oh, I want to go play for Nick Saban, so I'm going to go to Alabama, or my daddy went to Oregon, so I'm definitely going to Oregon. I mean, there's going to be those kids that are very, very talented that go to those schools, but if the guy at Florida State is offering you, hey, we'll print all your jerseys for free. All you got to do is autograph, $300 a week, and gosh, you can make boatloads of money.
If I was a small school in the middle of the United States, I would just go recruit millionaires. Like Warren Buffett, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to coach, if you want to call plays, you're in.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, that changes the landscape of that. Like if he's a Nebraska fan.
Yeah.
And so if he goes, like the kids like Nebraska, he's like, hey, I'm starting getting some of these 5-star guys up here, start paying them. Then that changes things, So I don't know. So I'm in on that. Anything else you run across?
Be honest with you guys, we had kind of like a little agenda today. We didn't want to go too long. We didn't want to, be like last week. Honestly, I mean, we just kind of went.
Yeah, we went too long.
Way too.
We're in the man cave. You're hanging out with us.
Comfortable.
Chilling.
Not
we're
no
just
work.
hanging out.
No work.
No work today. It's the first of the month too. So you remember last video?
Oh yeah.
Recap.
How many cards?
You said I would sell 8.
Yeah. And how many did you have out at the time?
I think I had like.
You had 18. So he missed it by 1.
Sold 7.
Yeah. So 25 cards is no joke. That's the second best in the store.
Yes.
After the
2 months in a row.
The guy that never takes a day off. There's another guy that works here. Never takes a day off.
He had a heart attack. Hope he hasn't.
Yeah. Maybe it was a heart attack. I don't know.
Or Trina too much.
Yeah.
Slow down, Trina.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, hey, put the brakes on, girl. My guy's getting old.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, hey, hit us up. You want a couple shirts?
Yeah.
We got a few to give out. We got some hats coming.
It's pretty great. I love.
For every person you hit like and subscribe, we'll send you a shirt. We will.
I don't know, man. They get kind of expensive.
I'm in. I've recruited Warren Buffett.
Whatever. He's in. That's his money. He actually did pay for all the shirts.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm in. What do we? Worst case scenario, we get a bunch and we gotta sell a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. So playoffs. We didn't talk about baseball at all.
But guess what? I got Sting Bravos.
Yeah.
Thursday. So,
it's
who you got tonight? Brewers? Nationals.
I want the Brewers to get there only because it's a former Braves city.
Yep.
And Milwaukee's a wonderful town. They've got lots of breweries. It's a beer town and a Harley Davidson town.
I'm going for the Brewers for 3 reasons. 1.
Fuck the Nationals.
4 reasons. That's number one. We hate the Nationals.
Yeah.
I hate every player on your team. I even hate ex-national
Former
players.
players like Bryce Harper, I hate him.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Bryce Harper hates you. If you're watching this, I hate you. I don't like you.
Yeah, don't even like or subscribe.
Yeah.
We don't want to interview you.
If you called us and said, hey, let me get one of those shirts,
We might pee on it and then mail it to you.
I'd probably give you a shirt just because
But
you're
I would
great.
urinate on
But
it
F
and
you,
mail it to
man.
him. Yeah.
Screw you.
And your money.
Yeah. Anyway, one, screw the Nationals. Number two is if the Brewers win tonight, the Braves game starts at 6. 6 o'clock on Friday. If not, they start at 5 o'clock, in which we'll be at work.
Yeah, we won't be able to watch.
Now, granted, we'll be at work at 6 o'clock, but we'll be able to get home at like 7:30ish and be in like the
game, you know?
third, fourth inning at that point. You know what I mean? And still have a good bit of game left. Third reason is I think the Brewers can beat the Dodgers. They're hot. They're streaky. They got the pitching. They got the bats. And if they take out the Dodgers for us,
would that be easier for us?
yes.
Because
no matter what, we're really good, but I just don't feel like we can. Like the Dodgers have our number. We swept them. I get that.
Yeah.
We swept them at home, but we almost
probably can't do it again.
Yeah, and it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so their pitching is deep, bro.
Yeah, they got us there. But hey, it's Atlanta's year. Like I said,
Choptober, baby.
Atlanta United won a national championship, and so we just opened the floodgates for the Braves to do it this year.
Yeah.
The Falcons aren't going to. So
no.
not the Falcons, but I mean.
What about my Hawks?
I guess.
So.
It's a shot, I guess.
Real quick thing about the Atlanta Hawks. I'm a big basketball guy. So it was Atlanta Hawks Media Day like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked John Collins, which is a young power forward who's really, really good. They asked him, hey, what are your thoughts on the people that say they don't start watching Hawks basketball until after football season? He goes, I think we're the best show in Atlanta. Takes shots at the Falcons.
No. Taking shots at Atlanta United. Those guys party in the Gulch before every game.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
Match. Sorry, soccer purists. Match.
Yeah.
They go hard.
It's like a concert, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. They have, like, wristbands. You can, like, go up and get a wristband and, like, go and drink unlimited drinks and eat barbecue.
I've got to go to a soccer game. I'm not bought,
we need to go
bought in.
together.
I'm not bought into it yet.
We need to go together.
We will. Let's take the average pros. We'll
Yeah.
go up there for one.
Yeah. So I think Tyler would like to go.
Yeah. If anybody has tickets and are watching this,
Tyler and Steven like.
shoot us tickets. We'll go.
Yeah.
Is their season almost over?
Oh yeah.
Is it called a season?
It's gearing. Yeah, it is. It's gearing down. Our last match we tied Montreal. You know, whatever. We're still third place in the league. So I mean, we got a shot. I mean, last year we did it.
I feel like we lost everybody that's watched because we're starting talking about soccer.
Yeah, well, that's quite possible. I don't like basketball, so when basketball season is in full swing and that's all you want to talk about, I'm just gonna be like,
We won't have to talk about it at all.
I'll be talking about spring training
Yeah.
baseball or something. Because
Yeah. Or we could talk about what kind of good TV show, like Grey's Anatomy. We'll be in the middle of that.
Oh yeah, Grey's
Well, yeah.
Grey's premiered, but I was watching my Packers get beat when Grey's came on, so I didn't watch it.
Well, we appreciate you watching us.
Yeah, we do. Very much
Click
so.
like, subscribe.
Oh, that movie he was talking about last
Sure.
week.
Time
Trap.
Trap.
Time
Cave.
Trap. Very, very good. I loved it. Not any cussing.
okay.
It was like a made for TV movie, but it was like really good. I thought.
It was just so. I bet if I rewatched it, knowing what's going on, it'll be even better.
It was a little confusing.
But I was so confused.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. A lot of fantasy.
I felt like if I walked outside, it would have been 100 years in the future because I was so confused. I felt like I'd been there for an hour or 80.
The movie's not that long. It's just like an hour and 27 minutes.
But it feels like an infinity.